Me assure say by this time what to say Chairman Wontumi lawyer ni case or they are call a year high court say opese ye money leave now or withdraw from a year Chairman Wontumi case Samurai boy case na air kosono judge abon semneku. Now if you don't understand Chairman Wontumi ne galamsey case air koso ewo high court no ruling ebe koso on 3rd July. But Chairman Wontumi lawyer in a bid to delay the ruling no oko court ekotro enkrata ma court say opese oyi ne ho esi nchen as lawyer for Chairman Wontumi so that court no bema the new lawyer kwan enemre na nini na no for the fact say wo mo mpese ruling na ebekoso next month July 3rd no ebekoso, right? But the story coming through or the breaking news coming through right now is a judge no abosa semneku. But I want us to look at the documents that Chairman Wontumi lawyer edikoto judge ne nsem bia waka because utie nsem a Chairman Wontumi ne lawyer no kan ye wo document ni mu a you be scandalized. Obeka say edien na Chairman Wontumi lawyer no we hu a o keka sansemi, and you are going to understand what I'm saying that. And that your first time wa ha Mr. Subscribe and click the notification bell on so. We hear the latest news be about one sabe. And this video is kindly sponsored by the Ghana jersey. Mr. And what would you mean? The biggest thing or the most patriotic thing you can do as a Ghanaian is to purchase a Ghanaian jersey to buy. Ghana jersey no ya rank say and then the number 1 a year jersey a yefe the whole world. For 0544-232-338. Ghana jersey no wo to a men to ba kope. Toma webusuanfo. Toma unamfo to nafa bi chenkrofo na offer number no na o place order na we can ship it all across the world. What you say baby bia wo wiase no ye be ship it e dia bro, so call to place your order. Now yenko court documents ni mu na yenko kenkan eye Chairman Wontumi ne lawyer affidavit or the ekokoto eye court. Now any I say 1 and the Kwame Appiah Kubi of number 22 Drive, Iset Street, North Ridge, Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, make oath and say as follows. Now, nen seminti a wopese na nkopese court no epene so na wo free so as Chairman Wontumi lawyer na nka Chairman Wontumi case no yen delay no any. Number 1, I'll say that I am the counsel for the first and third accused persons and deponents here too. 2, that I swear to this affidavit as matters of fact which are within my personal knowledge, belief, and information. 3, that at the hearing of this application, counsels shall seek leave of this honorable courts to refer to all processes that have been filed in this case. Now 4, that upon instructions, I filed my indicated appointment as counsel for the first and third accused persons before this honorable court on the 28th of October 2025 and has remained counsel for such accused persons till date. 5, that in the course of my representation, I filed an application for orders directed at the prosecution to produce copies of the alleged deed of assignment between the first or third accused person and Henry Okum and Henry Jedu Eisi in proof of the existence of any such assignment, the ones of ministerial authorization of which my clients are charged under count 1 and count 5 in this trial. Such application was filed on the 28th day of November 2025 and same annexed and marked as Exhibit AAK1. Now, let's go to the more serious points I will make here. 7, that at the close of the case for the prosecution, I filed a submission of no case to answer on behalf of the first and third accused persons on the 18th day of February 2026. Basically, or tre court mass sequence enyama akoso ewo court asem ne ba ye sei asem ne ba ye kan ne sei bebi ekoko du ye ni na asem ne ka ye kan wie ye no ono no o file say nanka yenye no submission of no case. Say emra Attorney General ebo ninkru ewie no. Chairman Wontumi lawyer eka court ne say Attorney General nsemo a wode ato hokra no. Se be abadi anim nti nanka yembo asem ningu. But judge na mpene, judge no eka Chairman Wontumi say womrambe opin the case, which means say Chairman Wontumi mrambe defending ho. Now the 8 points will say that per a ruling of the court dated the 16th day of March 2026, the said application, i.e. submission of no case to answer, was dismissed and that the accused persons were ordered to open their defense, exactly as I said. Now the 9th point in it was said that on the 18th day of March 2026, an appeal against the ruling of the court dismissing the submission of no case was filed on behalf of the first and third accused persons, pursuant to which an application for stay of proceedings was filed on the 15th day of April 2026, and which application was dismissed on the 16th day of March 2026. Now, utie de work na embra court because asem no ehyaase no ehyaase nketenkete. Edu baby ni Chairman Wontumi lawyer no ekatre court say asem ne krame ento aso because baby edu no ase Attorney General no na asem nye de. Inti no eno ne friend submission of no case. But judge ne ka said dabi. Chairman Wontumi mrambe opin ni defense. Now, say judge ka say Chairman Wontumi mbe opin ni defense. Na say judge ne tre say Attorney General evidence a wode atodwa etia Chairman Wontumi no abawom. Inti o say Chairman Wontumi ba beyi ne ho ano. Chairman Wontumi lawyer mpene oko appeals court. Now so win oko appeal say a submission of no case nanka yenso mumano. Now so win Inti sa ensem no ena wo ye den oka atre judge no ende or money brief, right? Oye no ka said that notwithstanding the enormity of work required to peruse the evidence on record and the various annexes, the court ordered the filing of our address on or before the 17th day of June 2026, despite protestation as the limited time ordered. Now, if you notice, I'll be when they say Chairman Wontumi, Mama Wati as I say, Ghana political cases no lawyers no omoisuan bibi. Omoisuan say aban foforo biba. Ni ekochi the old aban no ne nkrofo bi so mo dibonea. Na indeed lawyers ni nim say the old aban nkrofo dibonea. Their only way out is to delay the case. And so they will do everything possible to delay the case. Into here, Chairman Wontumi lawyer no na ase initially no odi kan ya catch judge no o case ne kra no mo man time and the documents are ewo case ne ho no doso mo man mre na yen kenkan ni na nwie and the judge asasem no contempt do and the dey into he data wo bo a o see 15th day of April na fe ya agenda case no near the about 17th day of June sa time ni na no hu ne say emre ni so document ne doso sa mbre na ye de ama ne so a ontumi fan read the documents ni na. Now, 11th point, I say that it is on record that there have been serious disagreements even in decisions on procedural matters, sometimes ending in mistrust between prosecution, defense, and the bench. It's a case where a buyer na omo edino, na akasakasa bebre na ebawom, disagreements bebre. Sometimes ono ne judge no and agree. Sometimes prosecution no any judge ne kra and agree. Now the 12th point I say that I feel very disappointed in the various decisions of the courts and do not want same to affect my performance and ultimately the fortunes of my clients. Inti ha say no Chairman Wontumi lawyer asem a wo kan say case ne koso ni na no ono no eya ne ya judgment dia judge no e de aba. Or you very disappointed in decisions via courts no ama. Now we hu say sa decision no se ne ye ne ya nti wan hwe ne ya ebe affecting the performance wo case we so na say affecting the performance at the end of the day ne client Chairman Wontumi and ebe affected. The 13th point I say that I know how illogical it is to expect to win arguments at all times, but my disappointment affects my emotional and psychological balance necessary for maintaining the level of performance for the task ahead. I say a son say oba court na ensem no dodo na nko feel say ebe kwama no ankwama ni nti ama psychologically to say adwene mu any emotionally say ni feeling no enya ade a eye ne de inti no ne balance no on to me fan maintaining the level of performance bi a ebetumi abo case no inti ono de ogini hu di say oye lawyer pa na ka waba court no waba be ka nansem anka wo say judge no eruli edema no nanso aso raise issue a na judge na agbo egu inti ama ono kra no eye ne ya wedi yaw ewo ni mu inti ohun ne say ya na wedi woni mu no entumi ma ni nya kokudro woni mu ndi case ni ye ema case no enko in favor of Chairman Wontumi. But you see the funny thing in all these things and it's a case no wedi ewie wakana nsem ewie wa ya cross examination ewie the only thing na aka eye judgment into oba beka se baby ade na du no feeling into no entumi ma oma performance maintaining level of performance before the tax ahead. What are you trying to say? Because the only tax aka the only major tax aka a judge in the ruling. If you are having a psychological, imbalance right now, it is not going to affect the case because the case has already been dealt with. Aka ruling pe. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And so for him to make these points at this particular point in time, now I feel that it's a wrong time. Now can be a case ne sha siena. Oh yeah, submission of no case. Judge ne ka said that no. Na ke no the assembly ba say yeah, case ne kra no psychologically. Me pese me ko menim. But what twen am case ne play out am cut day a ye be ma ruling. Ewie. Afi na obeka say ade ne kra Wontumi into aso because psychologically no unya honden emma unfa maintaining high level of performance. At this point we don't need your performance again. I hope you get what I'm saying. Oriano say that I know that the outcome of the case will not be the end of this matter. Now, I have said na Chairman Wontumi a lawyer no, and someone waka no, yes shocking. Someone waka say that I know that the outcome of this case will not be the end of this matter, and believe that justice will be better served on a better and more equitable platform with cooperating actors. Also, what him say case way Chairman Wontumi case way. Baby edru no etu ntwa sesia. Now Chairman Wontumi at this point two outcomes. Either say yebechi na tum ana say yebeka se wundi bone nti onko fie. Nti say akade ya yebe ruli. Na Chairman Wontumi lawyer beka tren say wonu di onimu na kumemu say case ni baby edru no. This will not be the end because say Chairman Wontumi ye jane say wonko a that will be the end of the case. Say when him said this will not be the end of the case there. Then it tells you, say, indirectly, no, Chairman Wontumi's lawyer knows something we don't know. Probably he knows, said that be Chairman Wontumi obey them. Because the only time that this is not going to be the end of the matter, and they say, Ebia, yebechi Chairman Wontumi atum, na Chairman Wontumi akọ for appeal. Inti binim say same way dey yebetwim, this will not be the end. Inti mpese me yede, me twesan. I say that I personally believe the interests of my clients will be better served if I withdraw to allow other professionals to come in and take over from where I am leaving off. I say, wherefore, I pray for leave to withdraw my legal services offered to the first and third accused persons upon my appointment. Into no here, now was say court man leave. Now basically, no, the na washeshe and they say 3rd July, and a court no, I na adwin say wobema ruling no. Nanka court no, entry so, nanka court ne man kwan. Na nkontwe ne ho in free case ne mo but court no ruling na wode by no extremely brilliant judge na asem a work can say ene de enya hwe so opese u free case ne so a eni kwan krasa anka oba me ho ruling ne de ukosroba from 3rd July na mema ruling no so u feel say umpese obedi case ni bioma ko one ene de ye wone Chairman Wontumi asem me judge me ntumi nya hwemfa ho me ntumi ntwentwen case ne so. But Mama Watia said the reason why a Chairman Wontumi, the lawyer, or ya dear way, and they say, you see, what they want to do is they want to delay the case. Obian him say within July, after July, hono, there is the legal vacation in Ghana. Inti judges ne courtings and same nina ebeko break. Omeba back somewhere in October. And so they are trying as much as possible to delay the case so that judge no on my ruling no on July 3rd. Na ki yenko sa vacation no. Inti na Chairman Wontumi lawyer asem a ade a na ope and say obe withdraw from the case. Na nka lawyer foforo aba for Chairman Wontumi. Na sa lawyer foforo no akọ court akwa say oye new lawyer afiansa waba case no onim ho hwe. Inti yema ne time na nkonko kenkan case ne ho nsem. Na sa time no 3rd July no mayema ruling answer. Basically that's the game plan. You know, but the judge is saying said Abi, I don't care. I'm going to give my ruling and we are all watching. Montre mwadwe medase.
Ebusia unim se wo mpesa obenya diabetes, stroke, cancer, ana BP a eyade ba ko pe na wo se wo ye ho adwuma. Eye wefu. E wo se wo ma wefu eba fom. Me a me ne mo kase emre bi bae. Mini Uhu mefua. Yes. And they're the same person. Me amene mo kase. Me amefu eni. Na nyama miensa ena me yeye. Ene movie me from this to this. And me ho atome. Na wa wutie me se wo mpese obenya sa ya redom a me bo din ni na very simple. Nyama miensa na me dia throw book. Book no your friend your action plan for weight loss. Pe book ni bi na to. Ne bo nya den. 100 cedis pe. So wo pe book ni PDF a metumi asani ama e wo WhatsApp so. Uni makenkan ya don't worry. Book no ni twi video wo ho. Ni ever video so wo ho. Ni na 100 cedis pe. Over thousands of copies of the book have been bought. Now wo share every single day. Send yan crofo efre me edamase for ensem wa me kan wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa. So wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986. 055-807-4986. Oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na ope book ne hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ne title Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi. Inti o search title no na eba na oto a ye be shipe e de abrel. To book no na auto book na me wa ha wankasa beba bedamase. Me da mu ni na ase.